Good day and welcome to this first part of Barenbrug Turf Talk. In this discussion we will be looking at frequently asked questions regarding to turf establishment and management. One of the most often asked questions is, what seeding rate should I be sowing at? Seeding rate is determined by grass species, growth habit, seed size, seed weight, and seed form. Warm season grasses are often creeping in growth habit and have a small seed. For this reason, these species are usually sown at a lower seeding rate, such as kikuyu, which is sown at 2 grams per square meter on bare soil. Cool season grasses, on the other hand, are usually tufted in growth habit and have a larger seed. For this reason, these species are sown at a higher seeding rate, such as ryegrass or fescue that is sown at 40 grams per square meter on bare soil. When overseeding or interseeding into an existing lawn, a seeding rate of half the normal seeding rate used on bare soil conditions can be used. Some key points to consider during this process is to make sure that there is adequate contact between seed and soil. This will improve the germination and establishment success. Furthermore, the use of a disc seeder and a stud roller can also improve the success of establishment. It is also advised to cut the grass before sowing as well as 2 to 3 days after sowing. This will limit the competition of the existing lawn on the new seedlings. Overseeding can be done multiple times throughout the growing season. How deep should I sow the seed in the soil? Soil type and seed size are the two factors that mainly determines the depth of sowing. Smaller seed, such as kikuyu, can be sown at a very shallow depth of 2 millimeters. Larger seeds, such as ryegrass or fescue, can be sown at 10 millimeters under the soil, up to a depth of 30 millimeters. Seeding depth has a large influence on plant population, establishment success, and seedling vigor. When should I be sowing? This is largely dependent on geographical area and grass species. Warm season grasses such as cynodon and kikuyu are planted from mid-spring until summer. Planting can commence as soon as average soil temperatures are 16 degrees Celsius and rising. Cool season grasses such as ryegrass and fescue can be planted at the beginning of autumn and spring. The ideal soil surface temperature for these species are 16 to 20 degrees Celsius. Make sure you finish planting 4 to 6 weeks before the first frost arrives. How much should I irrigate my lawn? Irrigation needs depends on soil type, evapotranspiration, grass species, and water quality. Cool season grasses have a higher irrigation need than warm season grasses. Ryegrass and fescue species requires more water during warm summer seasons compared to cynodon species that are more drought resistant. Make sure to irrigate to a point where the root zone is filled. And remember that sandy soils have to be irrigated much more frequently than clay type soils. What height should I be mowing at? Each turf grass species has its own optimal mowing height for the use it is being put to. A general rule of thumb is to remove no more than 25% of the grass plant leaf per cut. Start mowing your grasses when they are 40 millimeters in height. For home lawns, it is suggested to maintain a mowing height of 25 to 40 millimeters. And remember to cut your grasses slightly higher in shady areas. Bent grasses can be cut at 5 to 10 millimeters, perennial rye, fescue, and buffalo grass at 30 to 40 millimeters, kikuyu and cynodon at 20 to 25 millimeters. Avoid cutting your grasses under 10 millimeters, except on your greens. That's it for part 1 of Barenbrug Turf Talk. Stay connected for part 2 or contact us directly.